Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where we left off last time, we were exploring the Black Pit's mine area. There are a bunch of possessed Black Ring Reavers here, as well as some weaponized monks, and a couple Magister, one Magister Knight and one White Magister. And it looks like they're about to blow up this wall to go down into this area. This area looks incredible, actually. Wow. Well, I am looking forward to going down into there and seeing what this is like firsthand, but that's beautiful. Anyways, let's go fight. We're gonna have some things to kill, most likely. Luckily, we can probably start the fight from up here.
Up to no good, no doubt.
There's a watcher up there too. So there's 6 enemies total. 2 weaponized monks. The white... Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Nothing good is gonna come from talking to them. So I'm just gonna start with combat.
Reduced to rubble. Do you hear me?
Yes, madam. I've sent out a requisition order for more munitions.
Alright. Camera angles here kind of suck, but oh well. Let's hope we can get some people into position before this fight starts. I want a fan blocking this ladder. I want Red Prince blocking this ladder. Fane and Sabine are up here.
One spark and this whole damn place will blow.
Alright.
More barrels to bring down this blasted wall.
Let's go with Sabine getting haste this time. We'll encourage our team. Do good, team. I gotta fix my inventory, or my skill line eventually here. Probably next time we're out of combat. Almost killed that one in one go. Oh man, it fans down here. Now it fans down there. In the giant pile of explosive stuff. Dude, you should not get like 8 turns. That's enough if out of the queue. That's good. That's good. We got lots. You got lots of things that you got to do.
I'll yield to
Let's get some blood down there. The Magister Knight's coming after Ifan, I think? Good job on the atrophy, that was awesome. That was actually pretty sweet. This one I am worried about, because usually they do a lot of damage. And he's on our level. 450 damage a hit. They have cleave. Well, this is gonna make an explosion. They are not mind controlled anymore, but they are still our enemies, so. And atrophied, nice. Okay, so we made a friend. A couple of them, actually. Weaponized monks kind of hurt. My Bone Widow. Can't get up there? Okay. I just wanted to check if he could go after the archer, but nope. You are gonna go after the archer, though. Or at the very least after the hound. Stop shooting, Ivan. He's freed you. This is gonna hurt. That was amazing. We have to kill that guy, like right now. Can't shoot him. I guess we're attacking the hound. Where did the hound go? Oh, directly behind the box. Smart hound. I'll give it that. My Bone Widow. Okay, what do we have down here? We have one Reaver and a Knight. We only have Ifan, so we can't really just ignore Ifan and say you're on your own. We need to start taking that guy down, though. He hits like a freight train. Stop that. Oh, Ifan is gonna die in like 10 seconds here. Really? Oh, this sucks so much. Oh well. At least we're in range now, I guess. Okay, Ifan, you're in bad shape. First of all, heal. And then miss an attack, good. No, don't do that. Do I have any more potions? I do. I have these big ones. That's a lot. What actually will keep him alive? Cool. And now he's crippled. Sweet. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. Whatever. We should probably finish off this dog, I guess. Or try to. Almost dead, but not quite. Oh good, they're fighting each other a little bit. Oh, then he hit me, of course. Fenn's never gonna get a turn again. We have 2 action points left. Attacking that would be kind of worthless.
I'm ready.
Get a little bit of armor up just in case. Good hit. Also a good hit. Hooray! Attack each other. Let's go finish you off. Luckily, Red Prince can take hits pretty well.
I'll yield to none.
That archer just maxed out finesse and did nothing else. I finally get a turn and I have no abilities left. Except for a whirlwind. And haste, I guess. Mend metal. You're mending the person that just hit you in the face, by the way. Okay, so we can focus back on this fight again. All things considered, that one monk is pretty in bad shape, so let's help out here. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the dog that he mended the armor on. Nice. And let's just make sure that he stays all alive all the time. I don't want a dead Fane. Oh no, my spider. That's okay, that's fine. Everything's okay. Stay down. Alright, mano a mano. And I will win. Alright, back up. Boom, dead. I don't think we can fit an incarnate in there. That's a tight squeeze for an incarnate. Whew. Fight over. That was a tougher fight. At no point did I feel it was going out of hand, but it still was definitely a tougher fight. Magister's Cloak. 2 intelligence, 1 constitution, 20% air resistance. Huge amount of magic armor. $4 gold and a holy hand grenade, which is worth 600 bucks. It heals everyone. It's no holy hand grenade of Antioch, but still, it will suffice. Now I really want to go into that cool area, so we might have to do some reading. That oily book, where did it go? That was the Aederon book. We'll read it later. It's just for quests. Basically says we found it, finally. I just want the oily book though. Wait, what'd that one say? Sorry, wish we read this one maybe. I don't like it here. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. There's something humming, something fell, something that claws around on the edges of my senses, worming its way in. Today I saw a glowing blue light. It spoke to me. I turned to tell my friend, and he was not but glowing light too, and when I screamed he laughed a laugh so hollow and black I thought it was the end. I wish it were the end. Where's the oily book? That's what I want. The only book that that's the one. Notes on automating oil barrel creation. The only thing that will save my life is the knowledge that these order puppets don't have yet. At least I hope so. Machine restart sequence. Ember, sapphire, emerald. There's also an image of a garnet at the bottom marked with a big red X.
Guess I know what I need to do now.
Impressive.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine.
Wait. Sorry, what was the research sequence? I should have paid attention to that. Ember, so... Ember, sapphire, emerald.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular... The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic chug. Ready for the next lever, perhaps. The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic chug. Ready for the machine churns into life. Gears rotate. The machine rattles, grinds, and hisses for a protracted moment, building in intensity. Then settles down into a steady mechanical thrum. Functional by the sound of it.
Working.
Okay. So what do we do with it? I guess we put barrels in it and make oil barrels. But there's lots of barrels down there. Maybe it said we needed more though. I mean, that wall does seem to need a lot. How many oil barrels do we need? Another 4? There's at least 4 barrels here. Do I just put the barrels there? Oh, I see. Is that all the barrels in the area? It would appear so. Okay. We'll add these to the collection over there and then we'll blow them all up. Go up here. This might be the best way to move them. Has the most line of sight, I think. Or not. Oh, we can just do it from here. Awesome. I'm gonna stack them all like right beside the door in a second here. And then we're gonna blow this thing up. I'm hoping it's going to be a marvelous explosion. I'll Take your tail. What's the box have in it? Oh, a dagger. Lucky find. Anything else in this room that we need? Nope. Okay. So, we don't really have the ability to start a fire. We only have one real fire ability, and that is Phoenix Dive. Which I'm like 99%
Keep open flames around this lot.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. It's a lot of oil. Okay, so let's go backwards. Fane, do you have... what kind of bad damage do you do? You do water damage. Not useful. It's a poison staff, air staff, water wand. I mean, we have fire arrows, so that'll do. This could be really cool or very disappointing. Let's see how it goes. The wall is just being destroyed. Cool, it worked. Let's head in. That was a fun explosion. And we're gonna save here. Because this looks like a very cool but possibly dangerous room. It is an ancient temple.
After all this time, I never thought I'd walk our halls again.
There's a reliquary. With an eternal artifact in it.
It is immaculate. There is no trace of the filth that has infected this world.
Why is there a skeleton? There's a diary. The 15th of Arantion. Here begins the account of Wolfram, lead archaeologist. Captain Aurelius tells me there may be something worth excavating in this curious cave. I have hired a gaggle of locals with shovels. They insist this cave is haunted, but it's amazing the ghosts you can chase away with a heavy purse of gold. The 16th of Arantion. Incredible. I've never seen craftsmanship like this. Was it a tomb? A temple? The pillars to the seven suggest some sort of religious purpose. There's more hidden behind a barrier. The workers are grumbling again, but I am an expert on the undead. If their ghost was real, I would know. Idiots. The workers claim I've been meddling with the gods. I only took a small chip from the pillar. I had to test it somehow. Now they've sealed me down here. Nothing left but to examine the columns and hope they return. Each of the seven seems to have an element or trait. Rallic is earth, Duna is air, Tyrsendelius is blood, Zoroastista is fire, Vrogar is muscle, Zantessa is mind, Amadia is magic. I don't think I'm alone. I'm sure I heard a voice as I slept, but I couldn't make it out. It was faint. An echo almost. It's here. It's real. Whatever it is, it's real. The Guardians help me.
What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
I think we have to activate all of the pillars properly. Damn, this place is cool though. Okay, well let's get started. So Rallic was Earth, right? Or not.
Relic. I used to pray to you when I was young.
Zentessa was what? Zentessa was mind. Who's good at mind? You have a pretty decent memory and good intelligence. You hit this, Fane. Maybe specific people have to hit specific pillars based on their abilities. We have no one that has pyro, really, other than, I guess, a fan a little bit.
Ah, Lady Santezza. You were the only one of the 7 that could take a joke.
Vrogiro's muscle.
The god of the orcs, Vrogir.
Madio's magic. Fane, you are our only magician, really.
Lady Amadia. I never would have imagined we would be quite so close.
Zoral Stiza. Is she or he? Fire. Who has pyro? Any ability in pyro, really. 1 0 1 1. Well, I hope a fan's good enough.
Blessed Solstice,
Oh, okay, good.
an elegant god for our elegant people.
Blood, though. I wonder what blood is going to be. Duna's water, though, I think, isn't it? Air. Duna's air. Who's got some Aerothurge? Everyone has a little bit, except for Fane, who has 0.
Duna, the stoutest of the 7. No wonder the dwarves pray to him.
Blood.
Tilsendilius. Well, that wasn't right.
Well, okay, I don't know what to do then. Let me just read this thing, maybe.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
Let's examine it.
Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past age. Your mind swims, and for a moment, the glyphs become clear. You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn."
You're gonna make me load a notepad, aren't you? Alright, fine, let's notepad. So power, glowed, first, second one blood, third one is wind, fourth one is flames.
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest.
Mind strength.
Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again.
That was earth to Glen. Or all earth, obviously. Okay. So power, some magic, blood, wind, flames, mind. Okay, got it. I got it.
You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo fades, but the letters waver, contorting and merging until they're nothing but meaningless glyphs once more.
Got it. Alright, so we need magic. Magic, blood, wind, flames. I can't remember which one flames is. But I do know which one magic is. Magic's this one, and blood is Santessa. I believe. We'll check though. But Amadia is definitely magic.
Lady Amadia. I never
Alright,
would
that
have
one.
imagined we would be quite so close.
Tyr Sendilius' blood. It's the elf one. So let's go. I'm not sure why my people are just like, nope, we're not moving. Blood, and then wind was Duma?
Tilsendilius, worshipped by my people.
Wind was Duna, good.
Lord Duna, short and proud.
Flames.
And you passed those traits on to your people. Oh, the poor creatures.
Zoroastiza. Oh. Well, they're all on this side. Good. And then Mind, Strength, Earth. Mind was Zenteza, I think. Yep. Zenteza, you're next. And then it's Vrolgir. And then it's Relic.
Ah, late Lord Vrogir, a champion of martial Relic, the first of the seven. He was as bullish as Vrogir in his own. That's it! We're through!
That's never a good sign. It's an ancient sarcophagus. How good could that possibly be? Let's go find out. There's some source leaking out of it.
What
so
in
that's...
the name of Lucian's prize pig is going on here?
I'm taking that. And I'm taking this. And I'm clicking on
I
this.
wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
As the creature crawls from the sarcophagus, you
Oh
hear a
dear.
gasp of breath. Fane steps forward, never taking his eyes off her.
Oh no, this is bad news. There's a lot of, this is level 14 stuff. And there's 5 of them. Let's hope they don't fight us. Maybe they won't.
I must speak to her. It is vital. Please, stand aside.
I'll step back.
You hear a gasp from the creature as Fane steps forward. It speaks in a hissing, clicking language that seems both completely alien and somewhat familiar. Fane raises his head and responds in the same jolting, clicking tongue. He seems to be pleading with the creature, his hands outstretched. The creature looks down at him and shrieks in rage.
Oh dear.
Her gestures are quick, strong, and violent. Whatever she said, it seems to have devastated your friend. The verbal barrage continues, but something changes within Fane. He looks up and golden light pours from his skull. When he speaks next, you understand every word, but you're not sure the words are his own.
Aetira, Aetira. I had hoped to see you turn to dust in this tomb. Alone, forgotten, with only your secrets for comfort.
Lady Amadia? You possess him. Have you fallen so far that you seek shelter within that? Does your vessel even know what you did? The war you started, the greed and avarice that saw you betray the Eternals?
The glow fades, and Fane seems to return to himself. He staggers slightly, exhausted by everything that's happened. The creature turns away from him, and, panting, turns to you. The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask.
Okay, well, at least we can move our other characters around. So, Sabiel, you are, or sorry, Fane, you're coming up here. Guys, really? Fane, you're coming up here. Sabiel, you're coming up here. Red Prince, you are down here with our Ifan, who might get murder-faced really quickly, we'll see. This is going to be a very interesting fight, because she has a lot of health. Although, not too much armor. 900 armor is not that bad. That being said, we are kind of low on life, and we are also out of time on this video, so we might do this fight next time. Everyone's feeling okay? Alright. Let's quick save. Let's see if we can get out of this without a fight.
From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's speaking.
Mais Saravel te de larontu, Chamery?
Sai, you can speak the languages of every animal you meet, but not one masked weirdo.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Rallic, but speaks the tongue of beasts. How cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing confirmation.
Ask if Brachus Rex is the king she was referring to.
What is this senseless brain? I speak of no beast king. I speak only of the king, the eternal king of creation. the king against whom the 7 lords rebelled.
So Brachus.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
You better start talking sense. What do you mean the gods were Eternals?
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. Fascinating. I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It does not even have a century left.
The god within you reacts, his emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear his voice, demanding that you give him control, demanding your body obey his will.
Okay, I'll let it speak.
Etera, you worm. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Rallic, what happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void. And the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet here you stand, small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aeteran to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aeteran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
I'll let the god respond.
Where is it?
Ha! Of course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, Lord Rallic. I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it. Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for that monstrosity you have made your shell, it was designed to die, and I think it is time that design were fulfilled. Do not worry. The source shall not be wasted. It will carry me from this tomb. It will bring me freedom at last.
And with that, we will end our video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.